Mm-hmm. Wait, what the hell? What? You coming on the desk or what? Hmm? Oh, wait. What? Why am I? Why am I not being seen? What is happening? Oh, hi. There we go. Welcome, everybody. It is Artie of Artie's Corporate Fiction. Happy Wednesday to all of you. We're gonna catch up on Mr. Martin today, and we also got another sovereign citizen who ends up getting bench slapped by the judge. Not taking that mess. Meanwhile, Maik is deciding whether or not he's going to jump onto the desk with me, but he hasn't made the decision yet. Oh, wait. He's getting ready. Is he? Yeah? Or no? Hold on. Hey. Maik. There we go. There he is. Hi. There he is. A little void. Maik. Well, you guys get to enjoy Maik for a little bit while everybody joins in. I know Mike is on and Uncivil Law's on, so that's okay. But we are going to go straight into it here in a bit. Nocturn, thank you for the 16 months. Nice. Once in a while, I'll catch you live. Thank you, Nocturn. Appreciate it, man. What? I need my mouse. You're in front of my mouse. I need to get it. No. Oh, he's gonna lay on the keyboard. Of course he is. Yeah, and now he's decided that, he's just gonna chill. He's gonna just flop right here. Lick my hand. He's a baby. He's a little brat. Hey, what's up, Kojak? I'll try to. I forgot all the keyboard shortcuts. I'm too dependent on my mouse to function. I think he's actually sitting on my mouse now. Perfect. Is he still biting my feet? Of course he is. He hasn't stopped. Oh, there it is. I think I found it. Thanks, Scout. Taking a break in Disney. Nice, dude. Awesome. All right. I got it. All right, let's hear it. I think Mr. Martin's back in behind bars because of this is for the TPO now, and not to do with his licensure or anything like that.
Ramble about jurisdiction. Mr. Martin here. Is this the new domestic violence?
48 months, Kojak. Wow.
We already set this for because You have a warrant out?
Next will be Mr. Martin Runner.
One second. What is he? 1 second though. Well, I'll be with him in a second. All right, we're ready. All right, this is 2424448 SM, the People versus Eric Martin. Mr. Martin, can you tell me your name?
How much Roman cystic if that's what you're wondering.
Okay,
What?
I recognize Mr. Martin. Mr. Martin, it's my understanding that Mr. Coots, an attorney, defense attorney, attempted to meet with you to go over your rights and that you did not want to meet with him. Is that correct? Yes or no?
Well, at first I did, and then I kind of changed my mind. I'm still, in the sense of not giving you guys the fraudulent presumption that you got jurisdiction over me when you don't. That's why I don't want to take it, but
So
I
There
no.
it is.
think it's kind of
Okay.
French too because
It's never a yes or no answer for these guys. They always have to ramble.
I'm going to mute you so I can tell you your rights, Mr. Martin. I need you to listen. So here are your rights. You've been brought to court on an allegation of a bond violation. Specifically, you currently have a domestic violence case pending at this court in front of Judge Slavin. And on that case, the complainant is Kirk Martin. There was a no contact provision. And that was one of the conditions of bond. And there is an allegation that on December 14th, so just this weekend, that someone called from the residence of Kirk Martin and indicated you were in the home. And the officers alleged that you were, that they checked and that you had bond conditions out of this court saying you weren't to be near him. And that you were taken into custody, for violating your bond conditions of no contact with Kirk Martin. These are allegations at this time, but they're serious allegations in violation and no contact provision. So do you want me to enter a plea or do you just want to ramble about jurisdiction? I'm going to ask you to unmute so you can answer my question.
Well,
Officer Ziegler, I'm sorry, can you unmute? Mr. Martin, you have options, so you understand that's what you're here on. You can plead guilty, not guilty, or you can say nothing and I'll enter a not guilty plea on your behalf. So to the allegations that you violated the conditions of your bond
tyrants beware. Think of the $2.
for purposes of arraignment, how do you plead?
first I want to notify crimes. Before I get to that, I want to notify crimes committed against me in the jail here since I've been here, such as criminal harassment.
Okay, I'm going to enter a not guilty plea on your behalf.
I'm not done talking.
But your answer is not responsive.
Violating my First Amendment right, freedom of speech. And this whole bond order condition, it violates my due process right to be free at my house, which is based on an unsupported lying allegation by my brother. Therefore, this is all violation of my due process rights. The bond order should have never been done. This is all unconstitutional. The case should be dismissed, and I demand to be dismissed now.
All right, so sir, you have a right to a hearing on this matter. You have a right to receive written notice of the violation. You have a right to plead guilty, not guilty, or stand mute. I've entered a not guilty plea on your behalf since your response was non-responsive. You also have a right to contest the charges at a hearing. You do have the right to the assistance of an attorney at all subsequent court proceedings, and you can change your mind at any time, Mr. Martin. You have the right to have that Report of change of address or phone number. Whether you like it or not, you don't have to have any contact with Kirk Martin or the residence where he resides.
Okay, so this I did not know. The TRO is against his own brother. Wow.
And where this original allegation occurred, which is for Clipper in the city of Taylor. Sir, you cannot purchase or consume alcohol or illegal drugs. You can't possess or have access to firearms. And you have a $2,000 cash bond. I've noted on the file that you're entitled to this hearing forthwith. So the clerks will give you a date forthwith. And we're all set. Thank you.
Well, that was quick. Not really much to break down beyond him. I mean, not ever planning to lose his to get himself out of this mess. He is clearly like too far gone into the Kool-Aid that he's a true believer at this point. I mean, I don't know what else you could say. This guy is going to get himself in trouble again and again and again and again because he's fully bought into this ideology. So let's go to this next judge. This next sovereign citizen with a different judge, though.
Sit down.
Do I have the same
You
rights?
want me to hold you in contempt?
Uh-oh. Oh, no. Okay, so right off the bat, we already see that she's like one of those sovereign citizens who... Another trope of sovereign citizen is that if they go to the defendant's table or go past the bar into the well, then they've acclimated or accepted a jurisdiction. Again, a lot of these sovereign citizen tropes and methods, it's all like theater, and I think it's an intentional tactic by gurus to play up the alleged legitimacy of whatever BS they're spewing. And part of that is not only the word games, but also the actions of what they do, where they sit in the public gallery instead of going up to the defendant's table. Yeah.
Good morning. Welcome to Conneaut Municipal Court. My name is Nick Irochi. I'm the judge, and this is your initial appearance hearing on traffic-related charges filed against you.
Acquiesce. Thank you.
As you can tell, we have several students here from the Conneaut Middle School. They are here every Tuesday morning as part of my day in court.
Wait, hold on a second.
This is your initial appearance hearing on traffic-related charges filed against you. As you can tell, we have several students here from the Conneaut Middle School. They are here every Tuesday morning as part of my day in court.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! We middle school kids are going to be front and center to this madness. Is that what happened? Oh no, that's awesome. That's awesome, but awful at the same time.
It's in its 36th year of
middle school. So what? We're thinking fifth and sixth grade.
Operation. It's the longest running court student program in Ohio, and sponsored by our local Conneaut Rotary Club. They're here to observe proceedings only. I'm going to read all of you your rights, and then when I'm done reading you your rights, I will call your case up individually. When I call your case up, you can take a seat in this first blue chair. If you have any questions regarding the rights I'm about to read to you, you can ask them at the time I call your case up, and then we'll address the charge or charges filed against you. So please pay attention to the rights I'm about to read to you. You do have a right to a copy of the complaint filed against you. In traffic court, that complaint is the officer's citation. If you did not receive a copy of that, let me know, and I'll make sure you get a copy of that at the time I call your case. Also, you have a right to be informed of and to understand the nature and the elements of the charge or charges filed against you. You also have a right to know the potential penalties that could be imposed and I will explain those potential penalties to you when I call your case up. If you are convicted of a traffic-related offense, a record of conviction will be sent to the Ohio Bureau of Motor Vehicles and will become part of your driving record. Points may be assessed against your license for any moving violation. You have a right to remain silent and not to say anything during this hearing that might incriminate yourself. Any statement you make could be used against you. You also have a right to a trial to the court. Now, each of you have 3 plea options available with respect to each of the charges filed against you. You can either plead guilty, not guilty, or no contest. If you plead guilty, that is a complete admission by you to the offense charged. If you plead guilty, the court will find you guilty, and then I will impose sentence. The second option is you can plead not guilty. If you plead not guilty, that is a denial by you to the offense charged. And as I said earlier, if you plead not guilty, I will set your case for further proceedings after today, and I will set a bond. The third option is you can plead no contest. If you plead no contest, that is not an admission of your guilt, but it is an admission by you of the truth of the facts alleged in the complaint filed against you. If you enter a plea of no contest, this court will find you guilty, and I will impose sentence without any evidence being presented against you. However, the plea of no contest cannot be used against you in any later civil or criminal proceedings. The court is now calling City of Conneaut versus Amber McHenry, case number 24 TRD 819.
Oh boy.
Ma'am,
I'm sorry. I'm just trying to get my stuff situated so it's ready here.
Oh no.
Take a seat
I have a question.
in this blue chair.
Oh no.
Do I have the
Sit down.
Do I have the same rights?
You want me to hold you in contempt?
Oh
Sit
my.
down. In that blue
All right, this judge is not having any of it right from the get-go.
chair.
Do I have the
Sit down.
there?
One more time. Sit down.
Damn. Okay. Either this judge is absolutely no nonsense, or he has already had prior encounters with this individual.
Now you'll answer my questions.
Ooh.
Got it?
Got it.
Did you understand all of the rights and plea options that I explained to you?
No, I do not.
Oh.
Okay. Then I will enter no plea to the charges
I
filed against you. Well, let me just explain to you. You are charged, and I do have a signature on the citation which shows you've been served. You are charged with 1 count of no operator's license, a minor misdemeanor subject to a maximum fine of $150 plus court costs. You also are charged with 1 count of expired plates, also a minor misdemeanor subject to a maximum fine of $150 in court costs.
Yeah, thank you for the 99-cent
Enter
super sticker.
No plea to these charges against you. You already
I
have a
object
pending.
to
You already
no
have a
plea.
pending.
I object
What do you object, ma'am?
because I did not enter that plea. You're
Okay, so
entering
you
that
tell me how you would like to plead: guilty, not guilty, or no contest.
I'm not. First, I have to correct the standing, which is I am not the ens legis non degear. I am
Oh no! Oh, she's going full. The Eins Legis Nom de Guerre. Oh boy. Nom de Guerre is war name. That's literally the translation is war name or name. Yeah. I forget where Nom de Guerre is a thing. I just can't remember what it was referenced to, like in a legitimate sense. It's Norman French. Yeah.
the authorized
authorized agent to the decedent.
I am coming in here as the settler, and I want
Oh no! Oh, she's pulling the David Hall. She's pulling the David Hall script.
to settle this case. I have sent in a paper that is my declaration and affidavit of what I want to do, which is to settle the case. I am willing to surrender the person to the court for mutual consideration. I do not want to continue doing this. I don't have anything to do with this. That paper that I signed, which is the summons, is signed v coatis, which is void contract, and I reserve all of my rights on there.
Again, according to these sovereign citizens, everything is a contract. No matter who they're, so whether it be a company or a government, anything, any sort of transaction, anything, any signature that they do is a contract to them. Hence the incorrect use of contract language.
So, is the court willing to give me mutual consideration today or not?
Mutual consideration is a contract term.
On your behalf to these charges, I've given you 3 plea options to plead.
No,
Would you
I do
just-
not recognize
Well,
anyone in this court.
Okay, well,
I
that's
don't
too bad.
recognize you or the bailiff
All right.
or anybody else in this court. I do not understand.
I will set this case for a bench trial, and
No,
we'll get this set.
I have the right to a trial by jury.
Okay, no, you don't, not in this case.
Yes.
Nope.
These are not jailable offenses, ma'am. You don't have a
Yep.
right to a trial by jury in this case.
Yeah. Depending on the state you're in, if your freedom isn't at stake, you do not have a right to a jury trial. Or, I'm sorry, if you say jury trial, a SovCit will scream bloody murder, because apparently, according to them, a jury trial is something wholly and completely different than a trial by jury. I don't know why, but they get all huffy whenever you say jury trial instead of trial by jury.
This case. You already have a jury trial scheduled in another case, but then because you're facing jail time in that case. But in this case, you're not facing jail time, only a fine and court costs.
Anything that is above $25 in a court of law has the right to a jury by trial, which is
A jury by trial? No. If she's referencing the 7th Amendment, no. One, it's $20, not $25. I forget what it is now when adjusting for inflation. And 2, that's for I believe that particular provision in the 7th Amendment was for civil actions.
involuntary. Involuntary can't be violated, basically, is what it means. So I have the right to a jury by trial
No, you don't.
of my peers.
No, you don't.
Yeah.
We're going to set it for trial, and you're going to go to the clerk's window, and they're going to give you a trial date. Okay? So,
Then I'm just going to surrender the person to the court because I'm not coming back.
I don't know what that means.
You do know what that means.
I don't know what that
Ooh.
means.
I am not the ens legis non de guerre. I told you
I
that.
don't know what that means either, ma'am. I've been practicing law for 36 years, and what you just said to me has no meaning to me whatsoever. So,
Great.
yeah.
So
Ma'am, if you don't leave the courtroom, and if you don't go to the clerk's window to get a trial date, I'll have you arrested and hold you in contempt of court.
With what contract?
There is no contract.
I know
You're
there's
looking at the contract. You're looking at the one who's going to be able to
I am the contract. The judge says.
has the authority to be able to put you in jail for holding you in contempt. So let me say it one last time, because we have other cases to handle today. If you don't leave the courtroom and go to the clerk's window and get a trial date, which is what I'm scheduling in this case, I will hold you in contempt of court and I'll have you arrested.
So, contempt of court for what?
for not doing what I'm telling you to do, which is to go to the clerk's window and to get a trial date.
You're the trustee, and I'm the beneficiary.
There's no trust relationship here.
No, there isn't.
I've drafted many trusts, and there is no trust relationship between the judge and you, the defendant.
Yeah, because
You are not the beneficiary, and nor am I the trustee.
Yes.
Yeah, that's just not how it works, man.
It
Not
is.
how it works. You either go to the clerk's window now and get a trial date, or I'll have you
Oh, boy.
taken into custody now.
Ooh. All right. You're walking in.
Got it?
There you go.
Is this your phone?
What a moron. So Juan Gall can probably confirm with me that the other funny thing with sovereign citizens is that they drop Latin and Norman French far more than any attorney has of the last like 30 years. When I was in law school in 2007 to 2010, it like some of our law books was effectively telling us that the practice is trying to get further away from the archaic Latin Norman French terminology to make the law more understandable to the layperson. But sovereign citizens, again, these are gurus. These gurus play up the Latin terminology to make it sound more important and more legitimate, and therefore they can sell it easier to morons like this woman. So that's gonna be that's it for this evening for this live stream. I know that there's actually a number of maybe not sovereign citizens, but there's a number of court cases and number of breakdowns that people have wanted me to take a look at. I'm probably gonna take a look at them tomorrow. And then on Friday we're gonna have our usual John on Friday. But yeah, look out for me tomorrow. It might be a bit earlier than normal, but look out for that. And I hope you guys have a good rest of your evening, and you take care of yourselves, and have a good, happy Wednesday. Bye-bye, guys. Thank you. Check out my Discord. Check out my merch. And hit that like button on your way out. And go check out Mike, if he's still on. I'm not sure. All right. Bye, guys. I also got to eat dinner. I'm starving.